And I'm Rachel. Today's number is 18, and our picture is a speech bubble. And the story that we're reading today is the world's longest quiet game. Do you remember what the angel said to Zachariah? Don't be afraid, God is coming to stay, and your baby boy will prepare the way. That's right, your wife will get pregnant today. And do you remember how Zachariah told his wife Elizabeth about that? Well, he didn't really tell her. He wrote it out for her on something called a tablet. And no, it's not like an iPad or a Kindle or something you might have today. Back then, a tablet was a hard piece of clay he wrote on, sort of like paper but dirtier. But wait a minute, why do you think Zachariah was writing on a tablet?
Well, when the angel told Zachariah that he was going to be a daddy, Zachariah didn't believe him. God had been silent for so long that Zachariah thought God would never speak again. The angel must have had a sense of humour, because he said, "Zachariah, don't you think that God has something to say? I tell you to talk all until your baby boy is born. You have to have your mouth and your tongue and your teeth and your lips and even the hanging ball at the back of your throat, but no voice." Sure enough, when Zachariah walked out of the temple, he couldn't say a word. He kept waving his hands around and pointing to his mouth. Eventually, everybody figured out that Zachariah couldn't talk. Have you ever played a quiet game? It's hard to sit quietly for 2 minutes, isn't it? How about 5 minutes, or even 10 minutes? Can you imagine going for 9 months and not saying anything at all? That's 394,200 minutes. Not even the best quiet game champion can do that. But Zachariah did, because you see, God was teaching Zachariah to listen to him and to trust him. And all throughout those 9 months, God was with Zachariah. Even when it was hard, even when he couldn't speak, even when everyone started to say he would never speak again, God was with Zachariah. At last, Elizabeth and Zachariah had her baby, and Zachariah must have learned how to listen to God, because the first thing he did was write on a tablet. God said, "Name this baby John." Zachariah had learned how to listen to God and to trust him. The next thing you know, Zachariah started to whisper, and then he started to talk, and then he started to sing. God had given him his voice back. Zachariah could hardly contain his excitement. He gathered everyone in the house, jumped up on top of the table, and sang in the loudest voice he could muster. God couldn't remain. Sin drove him away. But now he has heard what we hoped and we prayed. God is coming to earth to stay.
Today's letter is H.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
Happy Christmas.